Hey everyone, my name is Dahlia and this tutorial is going to be using the Morphe palette. It's called the 350 Nature Glow palette, Bend the Rules, and there's about 35 shades inside. There's browns, cream colors, reds, oranges. That's what really drew me to this palette. I think you can create a lot of looks with it, so I'm really excited. I'm going to be using first my vitamin C primer from the Body Shop. I only use about half a pump because if I do an entire pump of this primer, it's really slippery on the skin and my makeup seems to just glide right off. Whereas if I just put a little bit, it seems to work pretty well, and I love the smell. It smells like oranges. Then I'm going to take my Maybelline concealer. I'm going to put a few dots on my eyelids. This is in the shade medium. I think I would prefer the shade light, but for now this is what I have. So I'm going to just blend it using my Real Techniques beauty sponge. Next, I'm just going to brush through my eyebrows and lightly fill them in with the Wet n Wild brow kit. I take a little bit of the light shade and the dark shade and just try to follow the shape of my brows. Taking the lightest shade in the palette, I'm gonna put it on my fluffy brush and swipe it all over my lid. Now I'm just going to take this light brown shade in the palette and I'm going to take it on a more precise Morphe brush. It's a lot smaller and I'm just going to go back and forth in the crease. Next I'm going to take another blending brush from the Morphe collection and I'm going to dip it into this terracotta shade underneath the orange shade like you see here. And I'm just going to swipe it on top of the second shade we used. After all that blending, I'm going to take the orange shade at the top. I'm going to pack it onto the outer corner and the inner corner of my lid. And I'm going to leave the middle space blank because I'm going to go in after with a glitter shadow. So now that I put the orange shade on the inner third and outer third of my eye, I'm going to just run the same color on my bottom lash line and connect it to the outer portion as well. And now for my favorite part, we're going to be taking the golden orange sparkly shade at the bottom. It has a lot of glitter in it. We're just going to use our middle finger and pat some on our finger. And we're going to lightly press it into the blank area on our top lid. I loved this shade because it was like virtually no fallout and it applied really well. Now I'm going to be taking my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer. My shade is 0.5 Breeze. It says it's allergy tested, 100% fragrance free, moderate to full coverage, natural matte finish. So I basically take the doe foot applicator, I do some dots all over my face, and then I take my beauty sponge by Real Techniques, which is super damp, and I'm going to just lightly blend it out all over my face. Then I'm going to take the KatVon D setting powder in translucent, and I'm going to pack some on a brush, tap it off, and then lightly dust it all over my face. I'm going to lightly bronze my skin using the Milk Chocolate Soleil by Too Faced. I'm going to start on my cheeks, my jawline, and then my forehead, nose, and chin. Next, I'm going to add some color to my cheeks using the Sephora Colourful blush in the shade Sweet on You number 5. To highlight my cheekbones, I'm going to be using the Becca cream highlighter in the shade Opal. To intensify the highlight, I'm going to go over top of it using my Cargo HD highlighter in the shade Bronze. Using this brown color in my MAC palette, I'm going to take it and swipe it underneath my lower lashes with an angled brush to intensify the eye color. Using a black eyeliner from Marcelle, I'm going to intensify my eyes by just putting it on the waterline. Using this white shimmer shade, I'm going to take a small brush and just put a little bit underneath my brow bone. I'm not going to take it all the way to the end of my brows, because I learned from Desi Perkins that if you do that, it's going to make your eyes look weighed down instead of lifting them up more. Using the same shade, I'm going to brighten up my inner corners. So this is the end result. We have a very orange, bronze, glittery eyeshadow look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!